What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick preview of the week 6 games, but if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. Well, there's a lot of good games coming on in week 6, guys, and we get into that mid point in the season where teams are just, separating themselves from the pack, and there's a lot of good games going on, guys. The first game I'll talk about is Florida State Seminoles versus the North Carolina State Wolfpack. This gonna be an interesting matchup, guys. We all know North Carolina State has Devin Leary at quarterback, and this is a guy everybody was expecting. Probably one of the best quarterbacks in ACC, and their offense hasn't really kicked off yet. I know they're replacing the receiver. What's his name? Amika Menzie. He's no longer there, so they need somebody, to be able to take the top off of defenses and be that guy. And they've been struggling to do that. But this is going to be an interesting game, guys. Florida State has Jordan Travis. They was doing really, really good. They ran to some, bumps in the road and got some losses. Let me see as far as their losses. I know they lost to Wake Forest last. Yeah, of course. They lost to Wake Forest. Like I said, Florida State for the most part was doing pretty good. They managed to beat LSU 24-23 that week. They beat a very, very good offensive team in Louisville. They beat Boston College, and then they, just lost to Wake Forest. Wake Forest is a good team offensively and everything like that. And we know North Carolina State just lost to Clemson 30-20. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. Like I said, you got Devin Leary from North Carolina State and Jordan Travis. Florida State has Treshaun Ward at running back. North Carolina State got Demi Sumo Cardgabe. So right now they have, North Carolina State winning this game. I can see why, North Carolina State, I think out of the last 5 meetings, North Carolina State has beaten Florida State. Florida State has been struggling the last couple of years. Everything was looking good for Florida State this year. Like I said, they lost that game to Wake Forest just last week. So, me personally, I think North Carolina State is going to get the victory here. Like I said, if they can get their offense clicking, we all know they have one of the best defenses in the ACC. And I could definitely see, North Carolina State getting the victory here against Florida State. So next game we'll talk about is an interesting one, TCU versus Kansas. Kansas is now ranked, guys. They're ranked number 19, and the Jayhawks has been doing pretty good, guys. I'm looking at their schedule. They have been a historically bad team, but it seems like the Big 12 has flipped upside down. Now Kansas State is one of the top teams. They're 5-0. They won all of their games. They beat West Virginia, Houston, Duke, and they beat Iowa State University. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the game. Of course, TCU has Max Duggan. They're coming off a huge victory against Oklahoma. They beat them 55-24. So it's going to be an interesting game. They have currently TCU to win this game, and I think they'll get their win. Max Duggan has done a heck of a job, and we all know Lincoln Riley's little brother is over there, so he's the offensive coordinator. So they're doing a good job for TCU, and they have TCU winning this game, and I can definitely see them winning the game. The spread is they got -17, so I could definitely see it being a game. But I don't know, Kansas might shock the world, but I got TCU winning that one. The next game I'm talking about is Oklahoma State Cowboys versus Texas Tech Raiders. Texas Tech was able to get their victory against Texas, and Oklahoma State just got a victory over a good Baylor team. So really, it's really Oklahoma State's conference. I mean, they're looking really, really good. They have a good defense. If I'm not mistaken, I think Oklahoma State is averaging maybe like 4 sacks a game or something like that. Yeah, 3 sacks a game. Yeah, so they bring a lot of pressure. It's going to be interesting to see what Donovan Smith does for Texas Tech. That's going to be, one of the key things for watch for this game. Texas Tech also has Taj Brooks. He's rushed for 209 yards and 4 touchdowns, and has caught 19 passes for 105 yards and a touchdown. So that's going to be a key thing for Oklahoma State to be able to stop. But they currently have, Oklahoma State winning. They got it at a 9.5 spread, so I can definitely see that. I think Oklahoma State is definitely the team to look out for in the Big 12, and I think they get a victory here. The next game we'll talk about is another good game, guys. UCLA versus Utah. To me, this matchup right here is going to come down to who's going to represent the Pac-12. I think the Pac-12 done away with their division, so we could potentially see these two teams play against each other again, guys. Is UCLA for real? We're definitely going to have to look out for them in this matchup. In the end, though, I think I would like to pick Utah to win this game. They're currently the favorites, 3.5 point spread. So Vegas is seeing that it's going to be a tough game. Like I said, UCLA is 5-0. Utah is got 4 victories and got 1 loss. 1 loss coming to the Florida Gators. A game they definitely could have won, guys. So they could easily be 5-0 right now. In this game, though, I just trust Cameron Rising to get the victory, but definitely could see them two playing against each other again. Maybe UCLA shocks the world and beats Utah. Like I said, UCLA is currently ranked, so it's a battle of 2 ranked teams. Like I said, UCLA does have Dorian Thompson-Robinson, so so far in the season he has 1,211 yards and 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. So definitely going to be fireworks, guys, but I expect Utah to get the victory there. Next game, we'll talk about Michigan versus Indiana. I expect Michigan to get this victory. Michigan is looking really, really good, guys, both offensively and defensively. They just continue to look impressive. Definitely looking forward to that game down the line against Ohio State. That's definitely going to be a good game to look out for. Like I said, at running back, they got Blake Corum, and it's going to be a key matchup between him and Indiana's defense. Indiana, so far, I read, they're just yielding 3.3 yards a carry. But overall, I think, Michigan has more talent, and I think Michigan is going to win big. I was looking at the spread. I think they have them at 27 points. 22 points. Yeah, so it's at 22 points right now. I think Michigan cruise here, and they get the victory big. And the last game we'll talk about is Ohio State versus Michigan State. Of course, Ohio State is doing really, really good. C.J. Stroud at quarterback. The matchup here is going to be Ohio State's wide receivers versus Michigan State's secondary. Mel Tucker, last couple of seasons, I know when he was our coach at Alabama, he coached our secondary and got them playing very, very well. So far, he has failed to do that in, with Michigan State. They're definitely going to be going up the best, wide receivers they've seen all season, and I just see Ohio State getting the victory here, guys. Of course, last week, Ohio State didn't allow Travion Henderson to play. He had some type of injury. I'm not sure what it was, but he's expected to come back, and this could be a brutal beatdown for Michigan State. Like I said, they just seem to have struggled, so far this season, and you're going against one of the best passing teams in the country, if not the best passing team, and I just see Ohio State getting, victory, and I'm looking at the spread. They currently have Ohio State at 27 points, and I can definitely see that. Michigan State is allowing 411 yards total. Like I said, they're allowing 127 yards rushing, and they're allowing 243 yards. No, I'm sorry. They're allowing 136 rushing yards, and they're allowing 275 yards total passing. So that doesn't bode well going against our Ohio State, offense that's clicking on all cylinders right now. And like I said, I think it's going to be a blowout, guys. But those are all the games that I was going to, talk about and give a preview about. You guys let me know what you guys think about these games. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.